Hi guys, good morning. So today let us see about what is meant by soul shock and dark night of the soul. So last video we saw what is meant by spiritual awakening. So you realizing about your own truths and you gaining knowledge about what is your inner essence, knowing from the deep depths of your soul, deep within your heart, who you are as an inner essence, what is your authenticity, what is your self identity. Knowing all these is spiritual awakening. Then you realize the reason, okay, I'm living a self betrayal life, that is why I'm not happy. No, realizing all these things is called spiritual awakening. Okay, now let us see what is meant by soul shock. Okay, when we realize, introspect ourselves, when we write self analysis report and we know this is what is my truth, we also know that, like, see, in my life I was keeping on usually spouse fight. Now we both, husband and wife, that couple fights with each other. So I'm thinking, why do we fight? Because mine was a love marriage. Okay, 2004 I got married. Mine was a love marriage. And I'm keeping on thinking, I liked a person, I loved him so much. And it was a house arranged, house opposed marriage. Okay, it was not house arranged marriage. Both the sides families opposed our marriage, and it was a house opposed marriage. And we actually were happy only, but still, why am I not happy? This is what was my question. I'm not feeling meaningful, I'm not feeling emotionally content, I'm not feeling satisfied in my heart. I always feel empty, I always feel lonely, I always feel I don't belong here. Why is this feeling coming up? Why am I feeling my life is completely meaningless? Why am I feeling emotionally numb? I kept on asking this because in the process of keeping on adjusting and accommodating according to my spouse and spouse family, na, I have never realized changed so much of myself, to an extent that I lost completely myself. Now when I'm feeling like all my tolerance level has crossed, when I'm feeling I'm meaningless, and when I'm feeling very lonely, and this loneliness is killing me, my companion is only the four walls, nothing other than that. So I feel, why did I come to this pathetic state? When I realized we both are always fighting, me and my spouse, we both are always fighting. So I'm thinking, why am I fighting with that guy? Why am I fighting with that man? Because I loved that man and got married, but still, why am I fighting with that person? So when I thought, something hit me very hard, which woke me up completely. Okay, so like that. So I realized, whenever I'm fighting with my spouse, I am fighting because he is not up to my expectations. That is why I'm getting so much anger. He is not meeting up to my expectations. He is not doing and giving something up to my expectations. Even though he is gifting me gifts, or even though he is providing me everything, but he is not providing me with whatever I want, or he is not providing me with the things which makes me happy. He is providing me with the things what he feels is good for me, or what he feels is best for me. Okay, so whatever he feels is the best need not have to be the best for me according to me now. So like that. So I'm feeling he has not yet understood me. While we both are in love itself, we spoke so much now, he knows about me now, but still he is not he hasn't understood me. He is not fulfilling my expectations, and he is not whatever he does as like how he likes only. He's not doing as how I like. When he gives me something, when he's providing me something, he has to give it to me as how I like now, like that and all. I'm keeping on thinking, and this is the fight between us. So what I realized is, so always I am expecting a person who could meet up to my expectations. So my expectations, what does this my expectations mean? So my expectations mean, expectation itself means I have something within my heart, and I'm expecting that from the other person. What is that within my heart? So I have my completely, I want to live my dream life in reality, and I want to live the dream life with my dream person. Okay, so I'm not able to live that dream life also. But what I'm thinking is, he knows my expectations now, he can become my dream person now. That is what is my expectation. Okay, so I am expecting my dream man within my spouse. But in this scenario, so what I missed is, I'm not ready to accept my spouse as who he is actually. I'm not even getting the point that this is who he is, this is his true essence. This is my spouse real nature. This is my spouse characteristics. This is my spouse behavioral attitudes. I am not able to intake that. Always I'm keeping on expecting. I'm expecting my dream person within that spouse. Okay, and I'm expecting like he can do and give me like this. Now he knows my expectation. Now he can fulfill my expectations. Now that is what all the time I'm thinking and I'm expecting and sitting. Okay, so but it's not happening. I'm fighting. We both are fighting. And during the fight only, while writing the introspection, I realized same way my spouse also has his own expectations. That means he also has a dream person in his heart. So he also has expectation that his lady love should be always under him, and his lady love should always listen only to whatever he tells. And his lady love should be like, if he tells some decision, she should never ask questions, she should never have secondary opinions, she should never tell anything about whatever his decision is. Her only job is to make his decision come true into reality, take action for that decision, that's all. So he also has that expectations. That expectations only he is keeping on stuffing within me, which I am not able to intake. So I am also not up to his expectations, and he is also not up to my expectations. So I finally understood, I love only my dream man and not my husband. My husband loves only his dream lady love and not me. This ultimate truth. And I also realized I only love my dream life from morning to night. How I want to live, I want to live that with the dream person in my dream house. But nothing is happening here. That is why I'm feeling I'm living a self betrayal life. When I realized this, I was brought up very very socially conditioned person. Yeah, I was brought up very very culturally also, like rituals, this is how you have to pray, like religious, very religious person, and very much orthodox person, and very very, like how to tell, family oriented, socially conditioned person. So like that, it social conditioning, that those days it was deeply ingrained in my system. When I was spiritually awakened, and when I'm writing all the self analysis report, introspection and self analysis report, now it was 2009. Okay, and when I knew this truth, when I realized this truth, now this is who I am in love only with my dream person. When I knew all this truth, now I was like completely, I myself could not accept that. I knew the truth. Okay, but I could not accept my truth. Like, because we were being taught from childhood days, even a woman after marriage, okay, a woman after marriage, even admiring a man or thinking about a man, even in her dreams, other man, okay, even in her dreams, is a sin. Okay, and it is lost as if she lost her virginity itself, mental virginity. Okay, so I was like, so I couldn't accept, oh, I'm married, I have a spouse now, and that man is really present in my life, practically I'm living with him. How could I still keep loving a person of my dreams? Thinking about other man is completely sin. So keeping on drowning in this thinking, sin, drowning in this guilt, I went to soul shock. Okay, I could not accept myself. So I could not come out of this trap. I could not come out of this guilt. At the same time, I'm not able to live the practical reality also, because I realized it's a self betrayal life. So I could not live according to my dreams also, I could not live according to their expectations also. This emotional ups and downs within me completely killed me. Okay, I went like so much sick, mentally sick. I could not eat, I could not sleep. I became like how a person will look if that person is starving for a month, how he'll look, skinny, his eyes and all would have gone inside. I went like that. So that period of you knowing your truth and accepting your truth. Okay, until that period you keep on suffering. No, you could not able to be, uh, you are not in a position to accept whatever is your truth. That time is called dark night of the soul. Okay, so actually the social conditioning, this religious upbringing, all these are ego only. Okay, this is all from the society only, na? This is all superficial. This is all from conditioning system only, na? So this is all is ego. Whatever you have attained from the society is all ego only. So this ego has to die, this ego has to shatter into pieces. So this period where you have, you have to accept your truth, your truth also, but you are not able to accept your truth because you are, because of your upbringing. Okay, so that period of suffocation, that period of suffering, and that period you are kept in dark, you are not allowing yourself to come to the light now. So that period is called dark night of the soul. Okay, so they come to know all the reasons of their own side till now for the trauma being caused. Okay, now they have realized now. So I myself expecting only this, so now they know this is what has caused me trauma. Even though I acknowledge I could not accept this and intake this because society and my family won't accept this. Okay, so because of that, in that fear, even I myself could not accept that now. So in that fear, I'm refusing to accept, I'm rejecting my own truth, I'm rejecting my own authenticity, I'm rejecting my own self identity. So this is all, this stage, this period of life is called dark night of the soul. Okay, so in next video let us see about chakras and auras, basic information you have to know. If not in detailed about everything, at least the basics you should know now. So next class let us see about the chakras as well as aura. Until then, bye.